Today we're talking love at first sight. This is something you're confronted with a lot when you're younger, and I've read a papers too big. I, I read an explanation by the people who did a paper on it, and they found apparently at the Johns Hopkins, if I'm not mistaken, that your brain waves are similarly linked when you feel like you're attracted strongly to someone you just met. They call this the alpha brainwave synchronicity. And if you have a high one, if you're synchronously alpha waving with another person, it feels like you're experiencing the world similarly at the same time. So as an explanation, you probably have heard that, like, for example, blue, the color, doesn't look exactly the same for everyone. There's just a convention that this is blue, and you look at it and you see something slightly or more differently than I do when I look at it. And this is where alpha brainwaves come in. If you the alpha brainwaves correspond with how you perceive your surroundings, or how your brain does, and if you have a high synchronicity, you and the person you have the synchronicity with experience the surrounding very equal at the same time. And this connection feels special because we don't have it a lot. And this is not something reserved to strangers, and as you are together longer, they found that couples who've been together for a while had a higher alpha brainwave synchronicity if they had a healthy relationship. You can have the strong connective feeling of experiencing the world at the same time very equally, like really good friends. Oh, this probably makes noise, doesn't it? Well, fuck you. So if you have a high alpha brainwave synchronicity with another person you just met, it feels like you've been knowing them for longer because you laugh about the same things and you find the same things horrible and things look and feel the same for the two of you at the same time, which is special in our loneliness environment. But this is not exclusive to strangers. You develop a likeness if you're together longer and decide to each other, like long friendships, deep friendships, or different intimate relationships. And this is an article I read explaining the research, and I am curious about looking into the research again, which I will do. And I'm gonna let you know. Because I did find several times now that I remembered something from when I was younger, or something I read, and then I looked it up again and it was total bullshit, or it didn't even exist, or I didn't find it anymore, or whatever. And this feels like one of these things where it could be, especially with waves and frequencies and stuff, being involved so much in occultism and magic these days. Which I love. But I also love repeatable science, especially for things that I think I might invest in.